Yeah, so today I am back. As you
Yes,
probably
after a long time.
we launched yeah, that's right. We launched a new David channel, so you guys can go see Fortnite and what else videos in there.
Some of Rocket League.
Rocket League, maybe a little spice of something else.
Yeah,
You got your tabs.
Yeah, I did do tabs a while back.
But today, what I want to do is we want to talk about the project we are working on, and we are actually going back and changing engines. So we were using, well, Flash, which was eventually going to grow up into Animate. And Flash was, what happened to Flash, David?
Something bad.
Something bad. Yeah, they're not going to support anything of the old Flash. So the question became, what happens with ActionScript? And so I didn't want to play that game. Plus, I didn't want to pay because you have to pay for Animate nowadays. You can't pay per month. And there's plenty of free stuff up. So we are switching to a new game engine. Do you know what that game engine's name is?
No, I actually don't.
I don't know how to even say it. You say it, David. It's right up here. What would you say that name is?
Goat. No, Godot.
I think it's pronounced Godot, but I am going to pronounce it as Godot because our game has dots in it, and you go.
Yeah.
So we're going to call it Godot for.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm going to just flip this on, and here's our editor. It looks pretty good. I would say that this is probably, of all the 2D stuff I've worked with, this is probably more like Unity 2D as opposed to, like, say, Flash or Game Maker. Everything's kind of based on the object, and it has a lot of pre-mades in it, but there's a lot more programming involved than normal. So it's easy, but not real easy to make a game in here. Now, this is the game that I made in this piece so far, and if it looks easy to you, here's the game. It is. David, do you want to play it?
Sure.
I think you have to play it with the key. So it's Dodge a Creep. The reason why it's easy is this is the first tutorial you get. So all of you can make this. I did some modification. Just use the keys and try to avoid everybody. Oh, David already failed. Go ahead. Let's try it again. Hit start. There is one bug in it. Because there's a couple things that I actually did not follow the tutorial with, and that bug might be because of that. But the tutorial wasn't 100% easy. So in other words, if you're really new to programming, you're not going to want to. I wouldn't suggest this one because the tutorials are good, but they're kind of light in information. And there's a couple places where I'm not even sure what they're saying is going to work. So I had to kind of modify it to make sure it would work for this. So I'm going to play it once here. It's a little clunky. Yeah, there's some like invisible being down there that I keep running into. So I think you have to stay up here. So anyways, this, as you can see, uses collision detection. It's kind of similar to our game in that we're trying to avoid things. Yeah. But our guys aren't continually coming. You kind of maze through them. And then, but they can pop out at you at any time. Yes. So it's kind of cool. It looks like something we can use and we'll be using.
Yes.
So are you all right with that?
Yes, I am.
All right. So Dave's going to be back on it. It looks got a kind of nice, clean feel to it, don't you think, though?
Yeah, I do like it.
So I think our game will work well in it. The one problem is that every time you go from an old engine to a new engine is you always lose something, and so we'll try to hope maybe make some videos about this, but eventually at some point we're going to be like, oh my gosh, we can't do what we wanted to do in Godot that we were doing in Flash Animate, and then we have to decide, well, do we want that? Can we modify it so it's kind of like that, or do we add a different feature to fit it in? And we will go and do those things.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to say about our wonderful game engine?
It's beautiful, and hopefully it doesn't kick us out like Flash did.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so this is good because that's actually probably the one last thing I will talk about on this is that they this export. So I already exported this to HTML5. I already exported this to just an exe, and then I think one other thing. So I don't know if I've tried the APK yet. So this is all kind of useful stuff. Not that Animate doesn't. Animate does do that now, but here it looks like you can make one of these guys, one of these executables, one of these games, and you can automatically shift it to this. So there are like a lot of new features because I had like a lot of methods and functions that constantly resized stuff depending on where it was going to go, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. But this actually has it all based in there, so I'm kind of excited about that part.
Yes.
Are you excited about redoing and working?
I am. Well, a little bit.
Because David's going to be done with music in school pretty quick, so
Yes.
then he's going to switch on to doing this.
Yeah, I have to do some extra work or else I'm not really working.
That's right. He's going to be learning how to do this the rest of his life. David, you speak so excited about gaming, but now, or making games.
Yeah.
Now not as much. So we'll see. We're hoping for this. Do we have anything else?
No.
All right, let's end it here then.
Yes. Hope you like our video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.
Bye.